2:17 in the morning. Your name is still glowing on my screen. I told myself I wouldn't call, but somehow I'm still awake. Yeah, I know you're sleeping, or maybe you're thinking too. I still remember the first night you walked in wearing that black dress. Didn't say much, but your eyes had me forgetting what I came for. You laughed when I said I don't believe in forever. Then you leaned a little closer, said maybe you just haven't met her. And I don't know when it happened, but you became my favorite place. Every little conversation started feeling like a taste of something I couldn't name, something I didn't want to lose. Now every room feels different when I'm standing here without you. And I know we said we'd take it slow, but you got underneath my skin before I even knew. I should probably let this go. And every time I close my eyes, I'm right back there with you. After midnight, I still reach for you, like you're lying right beside me, like we never said we're through. After midnight, every thought leads back to you. I can change the lights, I can change the room, but I can't change what I feel for you. Maybe I'm obsessed, maybe I'm just scared that somebody else will touch you like I did, and you'll forget all the nights we shared. After midnight, you're the only thing I hear. Even when the whole world sleeps, somehow you're still here. Still here. I don't know why you're still here. We used to drive in no direction, windows down, city lights passing. You put your hand on my shoulder and I pretend I wasn't falling. You knew the parts I never showed, the things I kept beneath my pride. You could hear it in my silence whenever something wasn't right. Maybe I got too comfortable, maybe I thought you'd never leave. Maybe love gets taken for granted when the person makes you breathe. I remember every little thing, the perfume on your sweater, the way you said my name when you wanted me to stay forever. Now I keep checking my phone, knowing there won't be a message, still hoping your name appears, like hope is some kind of habit. And I know we said we'd take it slow, but you got underneath my skin before I even know. I should probably let this go, but every time I close my eyes, I'm right back there with you. After midnight, I still reach for you, like you're lying right beside me, like we never said we're through. After midnight, every thought leads back to you. I can change the lights, I can change the room, but I can't change what I feel for you. Maybe I'm obsessed, maybe I'm just scared that somebody else will touch you like I did, and you'll forget all the nights we shared. After midnight, you're the only thing I hear. Even when the whole world sleeps, somehow you're still here. Don't know how to turn it off, don't know how to let you go. If I could go back, would I say something different? Would I hold you longer when you stood there at the door? Would I tell you I was scared instead of acting like I wasn't? Would I tell you I love you before you asked me anymore? You said sometimes loving someone doesn't mean you get to keep them. I laughed like I understood, but now I know what you meant. Because you're gone and I'm still learning how to sleep without you breathing. Still learning how an empty bag can feel like somebody's leaving. It's 3:41 now, and I'm still awake. Your pictures on my screen, my fingers over your name. I could call, but I know if you answer, I fall right back into you. After midnight, I still reach for you, like you're lying right beside me, like we never said nights since I heard your voice. 3 nights, and somehow the silence feels louder than anything. I keep replaying that last conversation. Maybe we both knew it was the last one. You were sitting by the window while the rain came down. You said you needed space, I said I understood somehow, but I didn't understand how space could mean goodbye. So I watched you pack your things while pretending I was fine. You asked me if I was angry, I said, no, I'm just tired. But the truth was, I was terrified. Terrified that if I told you everything inside my chest, you would look at me differently and finally leave for good. So I stayed quiet, like silence could protect me, like saying I love you would somehow make you need me. There were words behind my teeth, there were feelings you couldn't see, and every time you looked at me, I almost told you everything. But I waited one more night, thinking we'd have more time. Now I'm sitting here alone, talking to your memory. We left too many words inside the silence, too many feelings we kept hiding. You were right there, I was right there, but somehow we were worlds apart. We left too many words inside the silence. Now I hear them every night. I should've said don't go, I should've said I need you, I should've said you're the one I don't wanna lose, but I didn't. No, I didn't. And now the things we never said are living in my head. Every night, every night, every night. I found your old hair tie on the floor beside my bed. Funny how something so small can bring back everything. Your coffee cup is still there, I never moved it from the shelf. I know it's stupid, but it feels like moving it would mean you're really gone. I opened our old messages, read them from the beginning. You used to send me songs when you couldn't explain your feelings. I never realized how much you were trying. You were telling me you love me in every little way, and I was too busy trying to look strong, too scared to admit that I was scared all along. You asked me once, do you see us lasting? I said, let's not think too far ahead. Now I wish I had said forever. There were words behind my teeth, there were feelings you couldn't see, and every time you looked at me, I almost told you everything. But I waited one more night, thinking we'd have more time. Now I'm sitting here alone, talking to your memory. We left too many words inside the silence, too many feelings we kept hiding. You were right there, I was right there, but somehow we were worlds apart. We left too many words inside the silence. Now I hear them every night. I should've said don't go, I should've said I need you, I should've said you're the one I don't wanna lose, but I didn't. No, I didn't. Maybe love isn't always about knowing what to say. Maybe sometimes it's just being brave enough to say it before it's too late. I wonder where you are tonight, if you're sleeping peacefully, if somebody else is holding you the way I used to. I wonder if you ever stop when our favorite song comes on, or if you've already learned how to listen without thinking of us. Maybe you're doing better, maybe you moved on. maybe I'm the only one still living in yesterday. And I hate that I don't know, because part of me still hopes that somewhere in your heart there's a little room for me. Not enough to come back, not enough to start again, just enough to remember that what we had was real. If I could see you just one more time, I wouldn't waste it trying to find the perfect words. I tell you I was scared, I tell you I was selfish, I tell you that every version of my future had you somewhere inside it. And when you ask me why I never said it, I'd finally tell you the truth, because saying I loved you made me afraid, but losing you made me realize I should have been more afraid of staying silent. So if you ever hear this, I don't need you to come back. I just need you to know you were loved more than I knew how to say. We left too many words inside the silence, too many feelings we kept hiding. You were right there, I was right there, but somehow we were worlds apart. We left too many words inside the silence, now I hear them every night. I should have said don't go, I should have said I need you, I should have said you're the one I don't wanna lose, but I didn't. No, I didn't. And that's the part that hurts the most. The room is quiet now, your picture is still on the nightstand. I don't reach for my phone anymore, but sometimes I still type your name and then delete it, like keep replaying that last conversation. Maybe we both knew it was the last one. You were sitting by the window while the rain came down. You said you needed space, I said I understood somehow, but I didn't understand how space could mean goodbye. So I watched you pack your things while pretending I was fine. You asked me if I was angry, I said no, I'm just tired. But the truth was I was terrified, terrified that if I told you everything that's on my chest, you would look at me differently and finally leave for good. So I stayed quiet, like silence could protect me, like saying I love you would somehow make you need me. There were words behind my tears, there were feelings you couldn't see, and every time you looked at me, I almost told you that. 5:12 in the morning, I haven't slept. Your side of the bed still feels warmer than mine. Funny, you can leave a room, but somehow your presence stays. I changed the sheets last Sunday, put your things inside a box, moved the pictures from the hallway, tried to make this place feel like it's not, like it wasn't ours, like we didn't spend whole nights talking about nothing under city lights. I deleted your number, then remembered it by heart. Funny how the mind works when the heart won't let you start. I bought a different perfume just to change the way I smell, but every time I catch it, I'm back with you again. And I hate that, I hate that. I can change the room, I can change my clothes, I can tell everybody I'm doing better now. But there's one thing I can't change. Everywhere I go, I'm still wearing your name, I'm still wearing your name, like a shadow on my skin. I can run from the memories, but they always pull me in. I'm still wearing your name, even when I say I'm fine. Every stranger that I meet is compared to you in my mind. I don't want to, but I do. I don't mean to, but it's true. No matter how far I go, I'm still wearing your name. out with some friends. Friday night downtown, everybody was laughing. Music way too loud. Someone asked me, are you seeing anybody? I smiled and said, not really. But I thought about your face when you used to get jealous when somebody looked at me for a little too long. You pulled me closer like I belonged to you, and I secretly loved it, even when I acted annoyed. Now nobody does that. Nobody knows how I take my coffee. Nobody knows when I'm pretending I'm okay. Nobody knows that when I'm quiet, it's usually because I'm thinking about you. I can change the room, I can change my clothes, I can tell everybody I'm doing better now. But this one thing I can't change. Everywhere I go, I'm still wearing your name. I'm still wearing your name. Like a shadow on my skin, like a shadow on my skin. I can run from the memories, but they always pull me in. I'm still wearing your name, even when I say I'm fine. Every stranger that I meet is compared to you in my mind. I don't want to, but I do. I don't mean to, but it's true. No matter how far I go, I'm still wearing your name. Maybe I shouldn't call it missing you. Maybe it's just my heart remembering what home felt like. I passed out apartment on my way home last night. The lights were on upstairs. Someone else is living our life. Someone else's shoes by the front door. Someone else's laughter through the walls. And for a second I almost knocked. I almost told myself you might still be there. Then I remembered you left months ago, and I was the one who watched you leave. Maybe I'm not missing you, maybe I'm missing who I was with you. The version of me who believed love could actually stay. The version of me who wasn't afraid of waking up alone. Maybe that's why every night feels empty, because I'm not just grieving you, I'm grieving us, I'm grieving the person I thought I'd become. So I took your picture off the nightstand, not because I stopped loving you, because I finally realized I can't keep asking a memory to love me back. I'm still wearing your name, like a shadow on my skin, like a shadow on my skin. I can run from the memories, they always pull me in. I'm still wearing your name, even when I say I'm fine. Every stranger that I meet is compared to you in my mind. Oh, I don't want to, but I do. I don't mean to, but it's true. No matter how far I go, I'm still wearing your name. But maybe someday I'll let it fade. 6:03, the sun is coming up. For the first time, I don't feel like calling you. I still miss you, but tonight I think I'll sleep without waiting for your name to light up my screen. Maybe that's progress, maybe that's enough for now. I thought I was getting better, and tonight I saw your name again. No message, no missed call, just your name. And somehow my heart forgot everything I taught it. It's been a while since I asked where you might be. I've stopped checking your stories, I've stopped wondering who you see. I started going out again, started laughing with my friends, started waking up each morning without expecting you to text. I thought that meant I was healing, maybe I was finally free. Then one song came through the speakers, and suddenly you were with me. Same eyes, same smile, same way you used to say my name. And everything I buried came alive again. I don't know what I'd do if you walked through that door. I don't know if I'd hold you or ask you to leave, but there's a part of me that still waits in the dark, wondering if you ever think about me. If you come back, don't come back halfway. Don't knock on my door if you're only gonna stay for a day. If you come back, know in my heart you can't touch what we had and disappear in the dark. If you come back, tell me what you want, tell me if you missed me, tell me if you moved on, 'cause I can survive another goodbye, but I don't think I can survive another almost. Another almost. Another almost. I don't want another almost. I remember how you left, you didn't slam the door. You just looked at me quietly like you couldn't do it anymore. I asked if there was somebody, you said it's not about that. Maybe that was the truth, maybe you just stopped looking back. I wanted you to fight, I wanted you to stay, but pride made me quiet and fear made you walk away. Two people who loved each other standing on opposite sides, waiting for the other one to cross the line. Neither of us did, so the distance won. I don't know what I'd do if you walked through that door. I don't know if I'd hold you or ask you to leave, but there's a part of me that still waits in the dark, wondering if you ever think about me. If you come back, don't come back halfway. Don't knock on my door if you're only gonna stay for a day. If you come back, know in my heart you can't touch what we had and disappear in the dark. If you come back, tell me what you want, tell me if you missed me, tell me if you moved on, 'cause I can survive another goodbye, but I don't think I can survive another almost. Maybe some people don't stop loving each other, they just stop knowing how to be together. Sometimes I imagine what we look like now. Maybe we'd have our own place, maybe we'd still drive around, maybe we'd argue over nothing and laugh before the night ends. Maybe I still know exactly how you breathe when you're about to cry. But imagination is a dangerous place, because it gives you futures you were never promised. And I spent too many nights living inside them. So if you're thinking about calling, don't call, because you're lonely. Don't call because the night feels too quiet. Don't call because somebody else didn't love you right. Call me if you finally understand why we broke. Call me if you've changed. Call me if you're ready, because I don't want the old version of us. I want something that doesn't disappear when things get difficult. And if you never call, maybe that's my answer. Maybe some doors are supposed to stay closed, even when you still Maybe I don't need to know if you're coming back. Maybe I just need to know if you do. I'll be different, and you better be too. It's funny, I don't think about you every day anymore. But sometimes something small happens, and suddenly I'm back there again. I heard our song in a coffee shop on a Tuesday afternoon. For a second I forgot that I wasn't there with you. I almost turned around like you'd be standing in the corner with that little smile you had whenever you saw me looking for you. The world kept moving, people kept talking, but I was somewhere else. Back when your hand was in mine and everything felt simple. I used to think I'd never forget you. Now I wonder if forgetting was ever the point. Maybe some memories aren't meant to disappear. Maybe they just get quieter as the years go by. And sometimes when the night gets cold, I still wonder if I'm somewhere in your mind. Do you still remember the way we used to love? Do you still remember the nights we couldn't get enough? Do you ever hear a song and think of driving home with me? Do you ever close your eyes and see what we used to be? I don't need you back, I don't need another chance. I just wanna know if I still exist somewhere in your past. If you still remember me. If you still remember, maybe that's enough. I met somebody last month. She was beautiful and kind. She asked me why I looked away when she looked into my eyes. I didn't know how to explain that some parts of me were still learning how to let somebody new get close without comparing. She asked me what happened. I said nothing worth talking about, but the truth is something happened. You happened. And even though you're gone, you changed the way I love. You taught me what it means to let somebody see you. And you taught me how painful it is when they stop choosing you. Maybe some memories aren't meant to disappear. Maybe they just get quieter as the years go by. And sometimes when the night gets cold, I still wonder if I'm somewhere in your mind. Do you still remember the way we used to love? Do you still remember the nights we couldn't get enough? Do you ever hear a song and think of driving home with me? Do you ever close your eyes and see what we used to be? I don't need you back, I don't need another chance. I just wanna know if I still exist somewhere in your past. If you still remember me. Maybe somewhere across the city, you're looking at the same moon. Maybe you're not thinking of me, and that's okay. I kept the last photo you sent me, not because I want you back. I kept it because that was the last time we both looked happy before everything became complicated. we started counting who loved who more. Before every conversation started feeling like a test. We were young, we were scared, we didn't know what we had. And maybe that's why we couldn't keep it. Some love arrives before you're ready and leaves before you understand what it was trying to teach you. If I could talk to you now, I wouldn't ask why you left. I wouldn't ask if you found someone else. I'd just say thank you for the nights when I didn't feel alone, for every stupid conversation that somehow meant everything, for knowing me when I didn't even know myself. And I'm sorry for every time I made you feel like loving me was difficult. Maybe that's closure, not getting the answer you wanted, just finally being okay without one. Do you still remember the way we used to love? Do you still remember the nights we couldn't get enough? Do you ever hear a song and think of driving home with me? Do you ever close your eyes and see what we used to be? I don't need you back, I don't need another chance. I just wanna know if I still exist somewhere in your past. If you still remember me, and if you don't, I think I'll be okay. The song ended, the coffee shop got quiet. I smiled and walked outside for the first time. The memory didn't hurt, it just felt like something beautiful that happened once. And I'm finally learning to let it stay there. I thought I was okay until your name showed up again. Not in a message, not on my phone, just in my head, like you never really left. It's been long enough that I don't count the days, I don't check the calendar to see how long you've been away. I learned how to eat alone, how to sleep alone, how to walk past places that used to feel like home. I don't hate you anymore, there's something I can finally say. But sometimes I still wonder what would happen if we'd stayed. Maybe we'd be strangers, maybe we'd still be lovers. Maybe we'd be sitting somewhere talking about forever. Funny how a single choice can create 1,000 lives we'll never get to know. I'm not waiting, I'm not chasing, I'm not asking you to stay. But somewhere in between goodbye and hello, there's a part of me that never walked away. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, I still hear your voice. Somewhere between letting go and wishing I had a choice. I'm not yours, you're not mine, but I still think about you sometimes. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, we still exist, not together, not completely gone, just somewhere in the middle of it. Between goodbye and hello, I saw someone wearing your perfume at the train train station yesterday. I turned around without thinking and laughed at myself halfway. She wasn't you, of course she wasn't. But for 1 second my heart didn't know the difference. That's the strange thing about memories. They don't ask permission, they just wait until you're tired, until you're quiet, until you're alone, and they open the door. Suddenly you're 17, conversations deep inside a moment that happened years ago. I'm not waiting, I'm not chasing, I'm not asking you to stay, but somewhere in between goodbye and hello, there's a part of me that never walked away. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, I still hear your voice. Somewhere between letting go and wishing I had a choice. I'm not yours, you're not mine, but I still think about you sometimes. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, we still exist, not together, not completely gone, just somewhere in the middle of it. Maybe that's what memories are, places you can visit but never live in again. I wonder if you're happy now, I hope you are, even if I'm not part of it. I hope somebody knows the little things about you, how you get quiet when something hurts, how you pretend you're fine when you're anything but, how you need the lights off when you're trying to sleep, how you used to hold my hand a little tighter when you were afraid. I remember all of it, but I don't need to own it anymore. Maybe love doesn't always end, maybe the relationship ends, maybe the calls stop, maybe the pictures disappear, maybe you stop saying I love you, but something remains, not enough to bring two people back, just enough to prove it was real. And maybe that's beautiful, maybe that's all we were supposed to be, a chapter, not the whole story. So if we ever meet again years from now at some random place, I hope you smile, I hope I smile too, and I hope neither of us feels the need to explain, because we both know we were there, we loved, we lost, and somehow we survived. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, I still hear your voice. Somewhere between letting go and wishing I had a choice. I'm not yours, you're not mine, but I still think about you sometimes. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, we still exist, not together, not completely gone, just somewhere in the middle of it. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, I finally understand. Some people leave your life, but they don't leave your story. The night is quiet, no message, no call, no reason to look at my phone, and it's okay. Maybe tomorrow I'll forget you again, and maybe next year I'll remember you less. But tonight I'm grateful, not because you came back, but because I finally stopped needing you to. Somewhere between goodbye and hello, I'm finally letting go. Still remember perfectly, not because they were perfect, but because we all stayed. It was raining when you came over, you didn't say why. You just stood outside my door with that look inside your eyes. I knew something was different before you said a word. You walked into the room. and everything suddenly felt hurt. You sat beside me quietly, your hand was shaking in mine. I asked you what was wrong. You said I don't know anymore. I wanted to tell you that we could fix it. You wanted to tell me that you were tired, and somewhere between those two sentences we lost the future we were trying to save. You looked at me like you wanted me to stop you. I looked at you like I was waiting for a sign. We were both too proud to say what we wanted, so we sat there watching the minutes die. That was the night we almost stayed. One more kiss, one more promise, one more reason not to walk away. That was the night we almost changed. You almost said you still love me, almost asked you to stay, but the door closed and everything changed. You left your jacket on the back of my chair. I didn't move it for almost a year. Every morning I'd see it there, and for a second I forget you weren't here. I know that sounds crazy, but grief isn't logical. Sometimes it's a jacket, sometimes it's a song, sometimes it's the smell of rain on the sidewalk, sometimes it's nothing, and somehow that's the worst part, because you never know when it's coming. You looked at me like you wanted me to stop you. I looked at you like I was waiting for a sign. We were both too proud to say what we wanted, so we sat there watching the minutes die. That was the night we almost stayed. One more kiss, one more promise, one more reason not to walk away. That was the night we almost changed. You almost said you still love me, I almost asked you to stay, but the door closed and everything changed. I wonder sometimes if you remember that night too, or if you've rewritten it the way people do when something hurts. Maybe in your version I was the one who gave up. Maybe I look cold, maybe I didn't care enough. Maybe you tell yourself that leaving was easy. Maybe that's how you learn to sleep. But my version is different in mine. You stood at the door and I wanted to run after you. I wanted to say, forget everything, I'll do better, just stay. But my voice disappeared and you walked away. If I had 1 minute to go back, I wouldn't change the whole story. I wouldn't erase the mistakes, I wouldn't pretend we never hurt each other. I just changed that one moment. I'd hold your hand, look into your eyes and say, don't leave unless you're sure. Because I wasn't sure, and maybe you weren't either. But sometimes two people can love each other and still not know how to stay. That's the truth. I didn't understand it. understand now. That was the night. Oh, we almost stayed. One more kiss, one more promise, one more reason not to walk away. That was the night. We almost changed. You almost said you still love me. I almost asked you to stay. That was the night. That was the never lost our way. Not because we stopped loving, but because neither of us was brave enough to say stay. I still have the jacket. It's not on the chair anymore. It's in a box at the back of my closet. I don't keep it because I expect you back. I wasn't looking for you. That's the truth. I wasn't checking, I wasn't waiting, I was just living. And I saw you. It was almost midnight outside that little place downtown. I was standing with some friends when I saw you walking out. For a second everything stopped, like the city lost its sound. You looked almost the same, but somehow different now. Your hair was a little shorter. You were wearing that old smile, the one I used to know from 1,000 different eyes. And I wanted to walk away, pretend I didn't see, but my feet stayed frozen while you looked right at me, then you smiled. Not the smile you give a stranger, the smile you give someone who once knew your heart. And suddenly, all those years between us didn't feel so far. I saw you again, and my heart didn't know what to do. I thought I was over you until I looked into those eyes and became somebody new. I saw you again. After all this time apart, you said, how have you been? I said, I'm good, but we both knew that wasn't where the story starts. I saw you again, and for one moment I wanted you. Past, like you never left. We talked about the weather like strangers always do. You asked about my family, I asked what you had been up to. You said you moved across town, you said work was going well. I nodded like a friend who didn't know you once as well. Then you asked me if I'm seeing someone. I laughed and looked away. I said, not really. You said, me neither. And that silence said too much. Neither of us knew what to say next. So we stood there holding years inside our hands. You smiled and I could see you were nervous too. Maybe I wasn't the only one who remembered what we used to do. I saw you again, my heart didn't know what to do. I thought I was over you until I looked into those eyes and became somebody new. I saw you again. After all this time apart, you said, how have you been? I said, I'm good, but we both knew that wasn't where the story starts. I saw you, and for one moment, I wanted you. You looked at me like you remember, and I wondered what exactly you remembered. And somebody called your name from across the street. You turned around and I watched you leave. Before you disappeared, you looked back at me just once, and that was enough. I stood there long after you were gone, trying to understand why seeing you for 5 minutes could undo months of healing. Maybe because I wasn't completely healed. Maybe I had just learned how to live around the wound. I wanted to call you, I wanted to ask where you were going. I wanted to say maybe we should talk, but then I remembered everything we learned. You taught me that love isn't enough. I learned that missing someone doesn't mean you should go back. So I stayed and watched your car disappear into the night. For the first time I understood closure isn't always a conversation. Sometimes it's seeing the person you lost and realizing you still love them, but you don't need them. I saw you again, and my heart didn't know what to do. I thought I was over you until I looked into those eyes and became somebody new. I saw you again after all this time apart. You said, how have you been? I said, I'm good, and this time maybe I meant it from the heart. I saw you again, and for one moment I wanted you, but I didn't follow, I let you go. I got home around 1 a.m., sat on the edge of my bed and smiled. Not because I wanted everything back, but because I finally understood. Some people will always have a piece of your heart, and that's okay. You can love the memory without reopening the door. I saw you again, and this time I said goodbye without saying a word. I saw you again, and somehow it didn't break me. Maybe that's how I know I'm finally ready to remember us without wishing we were still us. A week has passed since I saw you that night, and I've been thinking about what you said. Not the words, but the way you looked at me, like there was a whole story sitting behind your eyes. I used to think every love story needed a happy ending. Now I think some of them just need a meaningful beginning. Because meeting you changed everything, even if losing you changed me too. Maybe we were meant to last forever. Maybe we were meant to find each other at exactly the right time to teach each other how deep love could go, then let each other become someone new. Maybe we were meant to meet, not meant to stay. Maybe you were supposed to change my life, then walk away. Maybe every broken piece was part of what I needed. Maybe losing you wasn't losing everything. Maybe we were meant to meet, so I could learn how to love, how to hurt, how to let go, how to become someone I could finally be proud of. Maybe that's enough. myself and not knowing how to hold you. We were young with complicated hearts, trying to build forever while we were still falling apart. There were nights when we were perfect, there were mornings when we couldn't understand each other. There were moments I wish I could erase, and others I relive forever, but all of them made us who we became. Maybe we were meant to last forever. Maybe we were meant to find each other at exactly the right time to teach each other how deep love could go, then let each other become someone new. Maybe we were meant to meet, not meant to stay. Maybe you were supposed to change my life and walk away. Maybe every broken piece was part of what I needed. Maybe losing you wasn't losing everything. Maybe we were meant to meet, so I could learn how to love, how to hurt, how to let go, how to become someone I could finally be proud of. I don't need another answer, I think I finally have one. Sometimes I wonder if we'll meet again, not by accident, not because one of us is still searching, just because life has a strange way of bringing people back. Maybe we'll sit at the same table, older, calmer, different, and laugh about how serious everything felt. Maybe I'll ask if you're happy and you'll say yes, and I mean it when I say good. Because loving you eventually taught me that wanting someone to be happy can't exist without needing to be part of it. You were not a mistake, we were not a mistake. The ending doesn't erase the beginning, the goodbye doesn't make the love fade. You were real, I was real, we were real for a little while. And sometimes a little while is enough to change a lifetime. So tonight, I'm putting the last picture back in the box, not because it hurts, but because I don't need it on the nightstand anymore. I remember you, I don't need a photograph to prove it. Maybe we were meant to meet, not meant to stay. Maybe you were supposed to change my life and walk away. Maybe every broken piece was part of what I needed. Maybe losing you wasn't losing everything. Maybe we were meant to meet, so I could learn how to love, how to hurt, how to let go, how to become someone I could finally be proud of. Maybe we were meant to meet, or maybe that's all we needed. The city is quiet, the night feels different now. Your name doesn't hurt, it just sounds familiar, like a song I used to know. Maybe someday I'll hear it again and smile, not because I want you back, but because for a moment I was lucky enough to have you. Maybe we were meant to meet, maybe we were meant to leave. Maybe we were meant to leave. Maybe both things can be true, and maybe that's okay. 2:17 again. Funny how some nights never really change, but tonight your name doesn't hurt. It just makes me remember everything we were. I used to think goodbye was the end of every story. Now I know sometimes it's just a door. door that closes quietly so you can finally hear yourself. I spent so long trying to understand why we couldn't make it, why love wasn't enough, why two people who wanted each other could still end up apart. But I don't ask anymore. Some questions don't need answers, they just need time. And I've had enough time, enough nights to miss you, enough mornings to find myself again, enough distance to finally see that loving you was never something I needed to regret. So until we meet again, wherever life takes us, I hope you find a kind of love that never makes you question. I hope you sleep peacefully. I hope your heart feels safe. I hope somebody holds you on your hardest days. And if you ever think of me, don't remember all the pain. Remember how we laughed, remember how we stayed away. Remember that for a little while we were everything, until we meet again. Until we meet again. Maybe somewhere, maybe someday. Until we meet again. I don't know who you are now. Maybe you've changed completely. Maybe you still drink your coffee the same way you used to. Maybe you still hate the rain. Maybe you learned to love it. Maybe somebody else knows all those little things. And honestly, I hope they do, because you deserve someone who listens when you're quiet, someone who doesn't make you beg to be understood, someone who stays when the easy part is over. I wish I'd been better at that, but I was learning too. And sometimes we hurt the people we love while we're still figuring out how to love them. I don't carry anger anymore, I don't carry blame, just a little gratitude for the person I became after you walked away. So until we meet again, wherever life takes us, I hope you'll find the kind of love that never makes you question. I hope you sleep peacefully. I hope your heart feels safe. I hope somebody holds you on your hardest days. If you ever think of me, don't remember all the pain. Remember how we laughed, remember how we stayed awake. Remember that for a little while we were everything, until we meet again. For a little while we were everything. There's a strange peace in knowing I don't need to see you again. Not because I stopped caring, but because I finally understand. Our story doesn't need another chapter to be meaningful. It already changed me. You taught me that my heart could open. You taught me that losing someone doesn't mean losing yourself. And you taught me that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let somebody go, even when a part of you wants to hold on. If we meet again, I hope it's years from now, and we both lived 1,000 nights without each other. I hope you look at me and I look at you, and there won't be any unfinished business. No questions, no regrets, just two people who once loved each other, standing in the same place, finally able to smile and say you were good to me, I was good to you. We did the best we could. Maybe that's what a happy ending looks like. Not getting each other back, but remember mattered more than I ever knew how to say. The clock says 2:17, same time, different heart. Your name is still somewhere in my memory. But tonight, I don't reach for my phone. I don't wonder where you are. I just close my eyes and let the past be the past. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for leaving me. Because somewhere between loving you and losing you, I finally found myself. Until we meet again. Enough nights to miss you, enough mornings to find myself again, enough distance to finally see that loving you was never something I needed to regret. So until we meet again, wherever life takes us, I hope you find the kind of love that never makes you question. I hope you sleep peacefully. I hope your heart feels safe. I hope somebody holds you on your hardest days. And if you ever think of me, don't remember all the pain. I thought I knew what love was supposed to feel like. Then you came along, and for the first time, I wasn't looking backward. I was looking at someone new. You don't know my old stories. You don't know the places I've been. You don't know why I get quiet when the night gets too still. You don't know about her, you don't know what we were. And somehow that's what makes this different. You don't need to know the hurt. You just sit beside me like there's nowhere else to be. And when you reach for my hand, you don't ask what's underneath. I used to think I had to forget my past before I could love again. But maybe healing was never about forgetting. Maybe it was learning not to bring you with me. And when you look at me, I don't see yesterday. I don't hear her voice, I don't feel the need to run away. For the first time in a long time, I'm not comparing, I'm just here with you. You're someone new, and somehow you feel like home. Not because you remind me of anybody I've known. You don't have eyes, you don't say the things she used to say. And that's exactly why I think I'm ready to love you this way. You're someone new, a different story, a different night. No ghosts between us, no reasons to hide. You're someone new, and for the first time, I don't miss what I lost. I'm just wondering what we could become. What we could become. You and me, maybe. You laugh when you're nervous, I noticed that last night. You play with your necklace when you're trying to decide. You pretend you don't care, but I see it in your eyes. And I don't know every detail, but I wanna take my time. I don't wanna rush this, I don't wanna call it forever. I don't wanna make promises just because the night feels better. I just wanna wake up and choose you again. And if tomorrow gets complicated, I wanna stay until the end. Because I've learned love isn't just the butterflies, it's showing up when the feeling isn't easy as saying what you mean before silence makes it heavy. It's holding someone's heart like you know it's breakable. And when you look at me, I don't see yesterday. I don't hear her voice, I don't feel the need to run away. For the first time in a long time, I'm not comparing, I'm just here with you. You're someone new, and somehow you feel like destination in mind. You put your feet on the dashboard and turn the music up high. I looked at you while the city passed us by, and I realized I hadn't felt this peaceful in a long time. No checking my phone, no wondering where somebody is, no trying to decode every little thing. Just your voice filling up the car in my head, finding yours like it already knew. I won't promise I'll never be afraid. I've been hurt before, I know what losing feels like, but I can promise this: I won't make you pay for somebody else's mistakes. I won't punish you for wounds you didn't create. If I'm scared, I'll tell you. If I need you, I'll say it. If I love you, I won't wait until it's too late. So if you stay, I'll stay too. Not because I'm afraid of being alone, but because I actually want you here. You're someone new, you're somehow you feel like home. Not because you remind me of anybody I've known. You don't have her eyes, you don't say the things she used to say, and that's exactly why I think I'm ready to love you this way. You're someone new, a different story, a different night. No ghosts between us, no reasons to hide. You're someone new, and for the first time, I don't miss what I lost. I'm not looking backward, I'm looking at us. You're someone new, and maybe that's the point. Not replacing what was lost, but finally finding something I don't have to replace. You're someone new, and if this becomes forever, I won't be afraid of saying it, because this time I'm not running from the past, I'm walking toward you. It's 2:17 in the morning. Different night, different room, different heart. Your hand is in mine, and for once I'm not thinking about somebody who left. I'm thinking about you. Someone new, someone I want to know, someone I wanna keep choosing, one night at a time. No promises we can't